Should I be making this video? Yes. Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is gonna be a little bit interesting, okay? This is a video you guys are just gonna need to get a snack for, okay? So take your time, pause this video, grab a snack, sit down, lay down, I don't care. Let's get started. Okay, so today's video is going to be my Tinder date story time, my first and last Tinder date ever. Okay, so let's come up with code names for people so we don't get lost in the story, okay? And we're gonna call the person I went on a date with Kat. Okay, we're gonna call this person Kat. And then you guys will also need to remember lawyer and music. So there's 3 characters in their story. There's Kat, the main character, the person I went on a date with, music, and lawyer. You got it? You got it? Main character is Kat, then music, then lawyer. Let's get started. It was a typical Tuesday night. Wait, no, I'm just kidding. I was on Tinder. Okay, I was on Tinder. Oh god, my family watches these videos. Anyways, so I was on Tinder finding my one true love. I'm just kidding. I don't know. I was just on Tinder for fun. Like, I was just swiping here and there. I actually don't want to meet with anybody. That is so sketchy. I would never go through that. But there was this one instance where I did it. And I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna get there, okay? Let me give you guys a little bit of backstory about why I started Tinder. So I had Tinder back then, but I never like really used it. I did upload pictures. I had a bio and everything. I had a Spotify connected to it. I did not connect my Instagram because I did not want people following me. But I had it, okay? I just had Tinder and it was cool. I had it for a while, but I never just used it. I never fully utilized the full functions of the app. Came around around January, when I was just getting over this, like, my first love, okay? I was like just wiping my tears and I was just like, Mom, like, I am done being sad. And I called my auntie and my grandma and I was like, I'm done being sad. I am over this, okay? I'm moving on. I'm moving on. I am doing it right now. So last year I had a February date because my first person who I dated, so I had a Valentine's, okay? And I was like, oh my god, like, I don't want to be alone this Valentine's Day. Like, all my friends, like, most of my friends are dating. I don't want to be alone. And I was just kind of pressured into like having a relationship during February. So I downloaded Tinder, and I don't know why, but there's a lot of people that are not my type. So I was swiping left a lot. I was like left. You know, I was just swiping left all the time. And there would be instances where I would swipe right and we would match, but it would just like no one would ever message, which, by the way, happens a lot in Tinder. I don't know if I'm supposed to message first or the other person is supposed to message. Okay, like, tell me in the comment section below if you guys have used Tinder before. Like, do you message the person you matched with, or when they match with you, do they message you? Like, I don't know. I'm so confused about this whole Tinder thing. Anyways, so there was this one time when I saw this person, Kat, okay? I saw this person, Kat. I was like, damn! Oh my god, you're like so hot. You look so hot. God. So I found this person really attractive. And most people with like the really attractive Tinder usually have like,
you wanna know what I'm better at other than living?
And they'll go on to the sentence saying like,
I'm better in bed,
or something like that, and you're just like, so that just, I don't know, like, that throws me off. Like, I'm not in here for the hookup. I don't like hookups. I never hooked up in my life. Like, it's not my scene, and if it's your scene, then that's fine. That's you. Anyways, so I was going on Tinder and I saw Kat and I was like, oh, this person is hot. So I proceeded to look at the bio before I swiped right, and this person went to the city's university, and I was like, okay, flex. And then the second one, they wrote down what course they were in, which was like mathematical physics, And I was like, oh, big flex. Smart. I love it. I love it. Smart, attractive. Love it. Love it so far. And then the third one was something about loving pies and baking them and stuff. And I was like, sold! Swipe right. So I swiped right and ta-da! We matched. I was like, oh my god. Like, the people I swiped right on back then, I was kind of just like, like, message me or I'm not gonna message you, you know? But this person was just like hot. Okay, this person was extremely attractive and really smart from their bio. I didn't know them that well, but Kat was really smart. So I said hi. I sent a message. I was like,
Hi, what's up?
and Kat was like, not much, how about you? And then we talked on for a while, and then it was also kind of getting late, which, by the way, a lot of people are on Tinder really late. I don't know if it's just me or if it's just, I don't know, like, but I always don't open Tinder till like 11 p.m. at the night. Not that I'm like doing anything sketchy, but it's just that that's when my free time is. Anyways, it was getting really late at night, and I didn't really want to cut this conversation off with this person, Kat. So I was like, hey, I know that it's getting really late, but I'm really tired and I really want to go off to bed, but did you want to continue this conversation over coffee and pies the next day or whenever you're free? And then I put away my phone and then I go to bed, and the next morning I find someone sent you a message from Tinder notification. So I swiped open and it was from Kat. Kat was like,
Hey, I'm free today. Let's meet up.
I was like, oh no. Oh my god, I was like panicking. I was like, oh my god, like, do I meet up? What if this person's a killer? What if this person's a murderer? I have seen a lot of this, okay? What if I'm meeting with Ted Bundy right now, okay? What if I'm meeting with a serial killer clown, okay? Like, what is happening? But I was like, also at the same time, oh my god, like, I'm meeting with this really hot person. I'm gonna look so freaking fine. I'm gonna fix my hair. I'm gonna fix my skin. I'm gonna do everything, okay? I was just sort of in the best of both worlds. And then ultimately I came to the decision that I was gonna reply with, yes, let's meet up. So prior to the conversation we had last night, we were talking about pies. I said, hey, like, I saw on your bio that you really like pies. Have you ever tried a pecan pie before? That is my favorite pie ever. And Kat says, no, I've never tried pecan pie before. And then I said, now I have to find the best pie in this city to show you. And Kat was like, oh, like, that's so sweet. Like, aw, cute, aw. And I was like, anyways, so the next day, this person is like, hey, I'm free after 5. Come pick me up after 5. And I was like, okay, it sounds good. Let's go at 5. So I get ready at like 4, and then I leave around 4:30. My heart is pounding. Kat sends me the address of Kat's house, and I drive over to that house, which was like right by the university. And I was scared. My heart was pounding. I was like, oh my god, like, I don't even know any pies in Edmonton. I've only eaten pecan pie from Walmart, and it was good. But I searched up a pie place, and we have this pie place apparently in my city called Vice for Pies, which just literally sells pies and like actual food. But I was like, okay, like, this is perfect, let's go there. So I go and pick up Kat. I text Kat. I was like, hey, like, I'm outside, come out. And I was so scared. And then comes Kat. Kat ain't lying. Kat is attractive. Kat is smart. Okay, so I was like so shy, and Kat entered my car and goes in for a hug. I don't know what to do because I have never been on like much dates before, and I don't know how to social interact with strangers who I'm going on a date with. So I thought Kat was going for like the hand, because the hand was going like this. Like, the hand was like this, but that was to like go over my back and give me a hug. But I thought that hand was for shaking hands. So my dumb ass literally goes in for a handshake, and Kat goes, oh, nice to meet you. And I was like, oh, it's so nice to meet you. I don't know. Oh, that was so awkward. Oh my god, now that I think about it, I'm so dumb. Just go in for a hug, you guys. Just go in for a hug. It's the first date. Just go in for a hug. It's not like it's a kiss. Just go in for a hug. Don't go in for the handshake. Handshake is too formal. Even you don't handshake with your friends. So if you're not gonna handshake with your friends, why should you handshake with the person you're gonna be in a future relationship with? You know what I mean? Anyways, so I go in for a handshake and I was like, oh my god, it's so nice to meet you. Where should we go? And Kat is a very calm person. Calm to the point where I thought Kat was bored. Okay? Kat is very like, yeah, like, oh, I was just like studying before you came because I have like a test tomorrow, so I just wanted to go out on a date and stuff and this and that. And I was like, oh, are you okay? And if you guys know me, I'm usually I'm not a bubbly person, but I'm a person who likes to talk a lot. So I was like, oh, like, are you okay? Like, are you feeling okay? And this was like, yeah, like, this is just who I am. And I, like, for a second, like, if you guys just heard the audio from this and not see the actual person, you think you were talking to, like, some emo kid going through, like, a grade 7 phase, okay? And I was like, oh, maybe I can deal with this, you know, get a little, some, like, old soul kind of, like, vibe in my life. I need some of that because my life has just been, like, pop, pop, pop. You know what I mean? So maybe I can get a little bit of that calmness and tea and honey and stuff like, I don't know. Anyways, we go ahead and drive to the pie place and we get seated and I was like, oh my god, they have pecan pies, that's so exciting. And Kat was like, yeah, it looks really good. I was like, yeah. And I was trying to keep the conversation going. I was like, how long have you been in university for? What year are you? What did you do back then? Stuff like that. Just getting to know the person, really. And I was trying to keep the conversation open, but it is so difficult to keep a conversation open when you feel like you're literally talking to someone who has been, like, shot. Okay? This person was like, yeah, oh my god. I was like, waiters, do your thing. So the waiters come and they're like, can I get you started with like some water? What would you like? And this person orders a full meal. And this was not an expensive restaurant, but it was also not an inexpensive restaurant. It was sort of in that like middle range. So I order my thing too, and then after that we get pecan pies and I order some coffee, and you know, we just ate and talked a little bit more. Personally, I didn't think the first date was that great. I personally wasn't gonna see this person again in my mind. This person was like, after eating, oh my god, like, I'm just gonna run to the bathroom really quick, and yeah. Anyways, so while this person went to the bathroom, I quickly called the waiter. I was like, hey, like, the person I'm dining with is in the bathroom right now, so I was just wondering if I could get the bill so I can just like quickly pay for it. And our bill came to around $80, which is like pretty, I don't know if I can say that. For 2 people, I don't know. For proper food, I guess it's okay. So I paid $80 for both of us because I also felt bad that I was never gonna go on a date with this person again because the date wasn't that good in my opinion. So I was like, I'm never gonna see this person again. Let me just pay for this food and let's end it on a good note. So this person comes back and was like, oh, like, did you get the bill? I was like, yeah, I did. And this cat goes, oh, thanks. I was like, oh, you're welcome. So I drove this person back to their house. And right before we got to Kat's house, Kat goes, so, when do you want to go on a second date? I was like, and then Kat proceeds to go, I really like you. I thought the date went really well. You're like the first person that I really like going on a date with. You guys, when people do literally like the least amount of effort, I'm like, yes. So I was just so touched, and like this affectionate words just like tickled my bones, and I was like, oh, let's go next week, next Friday. And this person's like, oh, perfect. And then this person, Kat, proceeds to go, by the way, okay, this is where things take a turn. By the way, I'm also dating music and lawyer. And I was like, I'm dating music and lawyer, by the way, so if you don't mind, like, but I really would like to go on a date with you. And I was like, I didn't say that, but I was like, oh, I don't know, like, that's new. That's definitely news to me. That's something new. I've never tried it. Kat goes, it's not that bad, to be honest. Like, I just used it. Like, I feel like I had more of a, like, emotional connection with you, and I just, like, I have them for like my physical needs. And I was like, I don't want no sloppy seconds. Not even seconds, thirds. But, you know, I was like, okay, like, yeah, sure, whatever, fine. But I was really gonna go home and ignore this person and just not talk to this person ever again. But this person keeps messaging, hi, hello, like, how are you? Like, what are we gonna do for a date? Like, let's plan it out. This person was very technical about their lives, so like to schedule things out. They have like a little calendar on their phone. Cute, whatever. So we went on a second date and Kat goes, can we get the $120 steak for one meal? So on the night Kat returns from Italy, I had school the next day at 6 a.m. But I wait and wait and wait, and around at 2 a.m. Kat arrives. And I was like, oh my god, am I meeting the friends right now? I literally look trash. This was sort of like the last straw for me.